In the outer room, Vader and a squad of stormtroopers are meeting with the informant who might have information about a daughter named Sendvall. The man, who is called Sin, asks Vader what he has to offer as payment for the information. In response, Vader uses the Force to choke him for a moment before letting him go, stating that Sin's life is his payment and there will be no further negotiations. He then demands to know where Sendvall is hiding. Sin replies that Sendvall isn't hiding at all. He's dead. Sin reveals that he is the son of Sendvall and that he buried his father himself. Vader ignites his lightsaber, declaring that it's time to skip the pleasantries and end this charade. In response, Sin brandishes his blaster, and just then a squad appears, ambushing Vader and his stormtroopers. The stormtroopers suffer heavy casualties, but Vader fights back fiercely, cutting through the ambushers as he takes them down. He uses the Force to lift the blasters into the air and fire at their comrades. After finishing off the last of the attackers, only Sin remains. Vader questions him, demanding to know who hired him and orchestrated the ambush. In response, Sin utters, "Padme, help me." This unexpected distraction allows Sin to fire a device at Vader that shuts down his armor. Sin then contacts someone on his communicator, saying that it worked, and that full shutdown has been achieved as he looks down at Vader's damaged body. After defeating Vader, Sin brings the Sith Lord to a secure facility where he begins to share his story. Sin reveals that he is the son of Vic Sendvall, a renowned cybernetics scientist who worked on the Sith Lord. He recalls his father expressing pride in his work on Vader, emphasizing that Vader's systems were incorruptible and unbreachable. Sin remembers how his father tried to make him similar to Vader by modifying him with cybernetic replacements. Sin admits to harboring a deep-seated hatred for his father because of this, and acknowledges his determination to dismantle everything his father built. He explains that he had studied Vader for years, examining all his blueprints and schematics. Addressing Vader directly, he states that he knows the Sith Lord cannot move at all, but he believes Vader can hear everything he says and sense what they are about to do to him. They're going to strip the armor and sell all of it for parts. At that moment, another man attempts to use a laser chainsaw to separate the armor from Vader. However, he struggles to approach the Sith Lord, and in a quick moment accidentally kills some of his associates, exclaiming that this isn't me. Sin quickly tells everyone to leave the room, declaring that he will seal it. After Sin and a few others exit, the doors close, but Sin clarifies that he didn't even close the doors at all. One of Sin's men nervously asks how Vader is managing to do this. Sin, however, doesn't waste time with speculation. Instead, he coldly declares that everyone in the room is already dead, and orders the incinerators to burn the entire space to ashes. But before they can act, the incinerators come to life on their own, and unleash flames directly toward Sin. He narrowly escapes, dodging the fiery assault just in time. Regaining his composure, Sin contacts his team, commanding everyone to evacuate immediately. One of his men asks if Vader has somehow regained consciousness. Sin reassures him no, Vader is still neutralized, and instructs them to establish a perimeter safely out of the range of Vader's force abilities. The accomplice, still shaking, questions Sin further. If Vader is still neutralized, then why is the entire crew screaming? Sin tries to stand by his earlier claim, reminding them all that Vader was supposed to be incapacitated. But the man presses on, horrified. Vader turned our entire operation into a slaughterhouse without even lifting a finger? Sin, steeling himself, acknowledges grimly, "Yes, Vader is exactly what my father made him into, but so am I."